It's so pretty. Hello, my sweet, beautiful friends. I hope you're doing so well. My name is Sid. I go by the Blind Artisan because I am a visually impaired artist that's on a mission to become the best artist I can possibly be. And lately, that statement has been feeling so overwhelming. It's currently autumn where I am, and wow, this year has been so overwhelming when it comes to being creative, mostly because there has been a lack of creations this year and a lot of guilt because of it. But anyways, before I get ahead of myself, I want to let you know that these types of videos, I like to just sit and chat about different topics that mean something deeply to me, and I would love for you to stick around and to maybe be creative too, or clean, or just take a minute to be, and we can just be together. Today's video, I really want it to be about my current journey as an artist, some thoughts that have come to mind, some resolutions that I've come to as a person, and who knows, maybe they'll resonate with you. And most of all, I really want to talk about the importance of giving yourself grace and forgiving yourself and being kind and gentle with yourself. I think as artists, it can be really difficult because we have very high expectations for ourselves, whether it is creating the most perfect piece or just creating constantly and becoming better. I think that giving ourselves space and grace to create and to be is so important. It's almost like allowing yourself to become this safe space, because I don't know about you, but when I come across someone who feels like a safe space, who I feel like I can be open with, I feel like I'm able to show up as my best self with them and in their presence. And I'm realizing that it is so important for us as people, as artists, to become our own safe spaces, because then truly magical things happen. The best pieces were safe to explore and to try different mediums and to just exist as we are, because then we realize that we are already enough and there's nothing left to prove. And I think for the longest time, I've had a hard time creating because I've constantly felt like I had something to prove, and I constantly had to show up as a better version of myself, and nobody was asking me to do these things. It was just this unnecessary pressure that I was putting on myself to almost feed my own, maybe, ego. And it's so crazy because I know this is a tangent, but it's called the seven deadly sins for a reason, and ego is one of those because it can just be detrimental to a lot of things in your life, including your creativity. And I think something that I've realized is when you let go of your ego, when you allow yourself to just simply be you, so many beautiful things happen, and you are finally allowed to just be and to not be anybody else but yourself. And for me, coming to that realization has been beautiful, exhilarating even. Anyways, these are some mugs that I designed for my subscription members, and I had a lot of fun with them. Each one is so different, and each one has been a learning opportunity for me to explore and to just be. Hello, it's a new day, and I but I finished making all the mugs I need to make, and I wanted to show them off to you individually because I think they came out so cute. Most of them are designs that I haven't seen before on a mug, so this is really exciting. Yeah, so first up we have this really cute cloud design, which I really like. I hope you can see it well. Look at that. Oh, it's so cute. It's simple, but like the line work of the clouds, I think, is so stunning. So that was one. Another one which I think is one of my favorites because I wanted to experiment with actually drawing a character on a mug, and so I came up with this one, which is the personification of an orchid, which I think is so stunning. Ooh, there we go. So I think it's really beautiful, and you still have the pieces in the middle here where you can still see your drink, which is really, really neat. But I thought this was a lot of fun, very different, but I absolutely love it. I think it's my favorite. It's just so beautiful. The purple came out really great. Okay, next one is of course a tiger, because I love, love, love tigers. Oh, I hope it can focus. And it's tigers with chrysanthemums because lately I feel like I've been coming back to my art a little bit, and it's been a journey. And so something that feels like a representation of myself is a tiger and chrysanthemums. One of my favorite animals and my favorite flower, which I absolutely love. So I feel like this came out super cool. I love it. I definitely think I want to do more animals on mugs and things like that, because this is really neat. Yeah. Next up, which is, oh my gosh, okay, now I feel like I have multiple favorites. But there's this character who represents the string of hearts, which is a plant that I recently got. And so the entire body of this mug is actually that. All these little intricate leaves of the string of hearts, which I think is super cool. Would look super cool when you're drinking something, and then you still got the character here. And I just really like this character. I could see myself drawing them again because they're just super fun. Okay. And then, of course, we have Old Faithful, the blue chrysanthemum mug, which will always take my breath away. Just so striking and beautiful. I love it. And yeah, those are the mugs that I have made. So now it's time to pack these babies up and get them to their new homes. So yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah. I feel like each of these mug designs symbolize a step that I took to come back to myself and to come back to my art, because if I'm honest, I struggled so much with getting these mugs done for my subscription members, and they've been waiting for so long, and it's so unacceptable. And I have this tendency where I will get behind on things and then feel guilty about it and beat myself up about it, and it becomes so hard for me to take action. And when it came to these, my subscription members were so patient with me and so kind and gracious and just wanted to make sure I was okay, but I just felt so paralyzed and guilt and in shame and not feeling capable or able to create. There was a point where I even paused my subscription for a bit to try to catch up, and yeah, it was a tough moment, but I feel really happy that I found a way to come back to creating again. There is this part of me that wonders if maybe I'm just not capable of doing subscriptions anymore or like having a shop anymore. Sometimes I feel like maybe I caved into having a shop because it felt like the next actionable step to take as an artist. And sometimes I feel like having a shop is exciting and exhilarating, but can also be scary and can hold my art with so much expectations, which I know just sounds maybe silly, but I think there is a little bit of beauty in not having a shop and just nurturing your craft and not monetizing it. And it's been something that I have been thinking about as I am coming back to myself and coming back to finding joy and creating and being. And yeah, I feel like this is a real feeling that maybe a lot of artists feel but don't talk about as much. I mean, we always see the artist who has tons of orders and packing them up and all the things. It's like, wow, that's so aspirational. And me, even last year, even earlier this year, I aspired for that. But, it's so interesting when your dreams come true and when people actually want your art and when you actually have those expectations, how maybe those people who do have those shops are just built different. And maybe it's just not meant for me right now in this life. Or maybe it is meant for me, but in a different way and finding a different structure. So yeah, that's been something I've been thinking about. As artists and as simply human beings, it is so important to listen to yourself, to honor yourself, and to honor what's working and what makes you feel good and what isn't. And I think that is something I have been really honing in on these days. But also these days, while I have been moving slower creatively, I have been leaning into the things that inspire me, and those are plants. And recently I ordered my dream plant, and oh my gosh, I just want my room to look like an indoor jungle because, yeah, I just love plants. It's to a point where I move my bed by my plants so that I could wake up and feel happy and just look at them. And I remember waking up this morning and looking at them and just feeling so much joy. But anyway, currently I'm unboxing my new plant, which is a dream plant of mine, and I'm so excited to show her to you because I think as artists and as people, it's so important to pour into yourself and to pour into other avenues and to pour into the things that inspire you. And I find that as I have been finding myself these last few months, I have been loving plants and learning all about them and caring for them and learning that I am decent at other things besides creating, and that's not all I am. I am not just an artist, but I am a human being who loves plants and frolicking and being. And I think that's really cool because when you're able to not just put your worth into one thing or your existence into one thing, you really are able to unlock all these other levels of who you are and to honor the complexities that makes you you. And to me, that's really, really cool. And I feel like that's part of giving myself grace. Instead of feeling bad, I started doing more of the things that made me feel good. And even though deep down there were some parts of me that felt guilty or maybe painted a little and felt like a failure because I couldn't continue, I kept honoring myself by doing things that made me happy, by learning something new, by indulging in the beautiful things around me, by spending time with people that I love. And I think that if you are feeling stuck as a person, that it is okay. We all go through these different phases in our lives, and to be gentle with yourself. Anyways, so this plant that I got is called a Monstera albo, and it's been a plant that I've been dreaming of since I've gotten into plants. I love Monsteras. I have this hyperfixation on Monsteras and philodendrons because those were the first plants that I was ever able to keep alive, and I just fell in love with them and how big they get because I'm extra and I love big plants. And so to have this beautiful plant in my space is just a dream come true. It makes me so happy, and I'm really excited to watch her grow. And lately, all around my room, I've been installing these beautiful grow lights just to show you how invested I am in plants because I only have one window and I need more plants around my space. And this way, I'm able to sort of like sprawl them out and to sort of just see them in every corner of my room that I'm sitting in. And that makes me so happy. But even though this baby got a little held up in the mail, she came and she looks beautiful, and I'm so happy and so grateful to have her and to nurture her and to watch her grow. Because for me, watching plants grow almost feels like, a reflection of watching ourselves grow as people. And maybe that's why I love plants so much. To me, they serve as a metaphor that even when you feel stuck or lost or confused, if you keep going, there will be a new leaf that sprouts and you'll learn something new and you'll be able to pivot, and you're always growing. And even if there isn't a new leaf sprouting, there's roots that are growing beneath the soil. So many things happening on the back end. And yeah, I feel like this goes into giving yourself grace, because a lot of times it can be hard to put one foot in front of the other and to keep going. But when you do, so many beautiful things happen, and next thing you know, you're a beautiful tree with beautiful leaves, and you've grown, and you can be proud. But those proud moments come from just having the courage to keep moving, to keep believing, to keep being. And yeah, I think nature, it just serves as that reflection. So if you're feeling stuck, I would suggest maybe getting a plant to tend to, or even just take a walk with nature. When I went on this walk with my friend, I actually hugged a couple of trees, and she even hugged a couple of trees. And it's something about doing that, something about connecting with nature and hugging a tree and just being around, and feeling that peaceful energy that just does something to you, I swear. When I got home from my walk, I was greeted with a exciting package. You see, I've been working really hard at work these days, and I have been rewarding myself either with a new plant or a plant accessory. Because I've been investing so much of my time into plants, and it has become my new little hobby that I can escape to, I have been wanting to make sure that they're as happy as possible. So today I got a grow light, and I'm so happy because, oh my goodness, my room is so dark. Like I said, I only have one window, and so I really have to use artificial lighting to keep my plants happy. And so I feel like this grow light is going to do the trick. And if you are feeling stuck, I think immersing yourself into a hobby, something that makes you happy, something that makes you feel relaxed and that brings you joy, can do wonders. Hello! I just got home, and this is a grow light that I built. I ordered it so I can go into this corner over here so that my plants can get more light, since my monstera leaf tends to lean towards this and it can disrupt light. I did move it, but I figured that having a grow light here on the floor facing this way might be also beneficial for my plants. So yeah, that's why I built it. I'm really excited. So yeah, let's put it in its new spot. Also, I was worried that it wasn't gonna be tall enough, but look, it's taller than me. That's pretty neat. That's pretty cool. So it's pretty tall too. Okay, so I really like how it is lighting up my plants. Like, look at it. It's pretty cool. Only thing is that I feel like it kind of messes up the feng shui a little. So maybe I'll put it behind my lamp. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm still thinking, because I do like it lighting up these plants. But yeah, maybe it'll go behind my lamp because it's just really tall. Or also, I don't have to have it be that tall. I can also take out pillars of it. But I don't know. either way, it's nice. It feels good to know that my plants are getting a lot of light. So that's good. Okay, so I crawled into bed now. I'm cozy, but something that makes me really excited about this grow light is the fact that, like, hopefully my monstera leaves, the ones that's on the big branch over there, hopefully it'll make it so that they get even bigger. I've noticed that having the light coming from the top has helped the top leaves get bigger, but not so much the ones on the side. So I'm hoping that this light will help supplement that, as well as giving the other plants that are kind of around it the light that they need. So yeah, fingers crossed. But I think moving it behind the lamp was a good idea. I think that I really enjoy pouring into my hobbies like this, like plant hobbies, because I don't know, it feels good to find fulfillment and something besides art sometimes. I think as someone who has been like navigating burnout and navigating guilt from not creating art and from falling behind and from, like, you know, putting a lot of my worth into my creations and maybe my lack of creations, I find a lot of happiness in pouring into other things that I love. And for me, that has been just plants and making my room an indoor jungle. That's like my dream, is to feel like I'm in like a mini rainforest, you know? So yeah, I just this feels really good, and it feels really good to be able to invest in that and to give my plants the love that they deserve, and to just watch them grow, and to hopefully watch them just be even happier, you know? So yeah. Earlier in this video, I mentioned the importance of being a safe space for yourself as a person. But I also think that as creatives and also as people, but I'm speaking for as a creative, I guess, it's really important to curate a space that makes you feel happy and inspired. And of course, I love doing that with plants, but also with just aromatherapy and lighting an incense and just really giving myself this calm, sacred space where I can feel safe enough to create. Because the truth is, creating is something that really does stem from, at least for me, from my heart. And it is something that is very sensitive to me, something that's very dear to me. And I think that's why it's very difficult for me to just create something. And so when I'm able to create this inspiring space, even if it doesn't end up or result in me creating then and there, I know that it will happen. And I think that's why it's really important to be patient with yourself. You are a human being, and your creations are a reflection of your humanity, of your experiences, and of where you are now. And to give yourself space to be safe, to express yourself, it's really important. I almost like to compare painting for me as therapy, mostly because in the darkest times of my life, creating, painting, DIYing things, anything has been my medium of choice, or my way of getting things off my chest and processing things. And just like a good therapist, you need to feel safe to sort of be able to unpack those things. And I think providing your own safe space is like so crucial and so underrated and so important. And so this is your sign to do that. Learn more about yourself. Learn what you like, what you dislike, what smells make you feel happy and calm and inspired, what movies inspire you. Does nature inspire you? Do patterns or seeing other people's work and going to shows inspire you? Really unpack these things, because when you do, you're able to sort of come up with this formula that will inevitably lead you to doing what you love the most, which is maybe creating. And so for me, that's something that I've learned lately, is that providing a safe space for myself where I can feel calm and secure has allowed me to somehow, some way, come back to creating, even if it's just a little brushstroke just that day or anything. Also, I think learning to not find shame in doing a little bit is really important, because a lot of times I would find guilt in not finishing things and in just doing a little bit of art and feeling stuck and not happy creating again. But I think allowing yourself the space to listen to yourself and realizing that any moment at the canvas is a good moment, even if it's just one brushstroke that you painted today, that is still worthy of time and of celebrating. And I just think it's really important. A lot of times we can try to measure the amount of time that we spend at a canvas as success, but really it's just showing up that's important, because that is you allowing yourself the space to pour into yourself and allowing yourself the grace to see what your mind will come up with today, even if it's just a little mark, And so that's the kindness that I've been trying to show myself lately. Although, I can admit it's easier said than done. It's really hard to be kind to yourself. And it bothers me that it's so hard. And it's something I've been trying to unpack. Like, why am I so harsh with myself? And even though I wouldn't be that way with anybody else. If anybody has the answer to that, because I'm still trying to unpack that. But in the meantime, I think putting in systems to be kind and to allow myself to get used to treating myself with kindness has been really helpful. Anyways, this piece that I'm working on is actually a piece inspired by my sister playing the African mbira, which is an instrument that's played in southern Africa and honestly all across Africa. And my sister, when we went to Zimbabwe earlier this year, which is where my family is from, she got lessons. And this picture or this painting is inspired by a photo that I took of her, but I made it my own and I absolutely love it. I like it because I feel like this piece really does symbolize coming back to yourself. And would you believe that I started this piece in July? No, maybe actually end of June on the plane ride home, and now I am just wrapping it up here in November, which is insane. This brings me to my final point. If you are feeling stuck, don't be afraid to spend time with people and pets that love you and that you love and that bring you joy. I really believe that doing this just brings you back to earth and reminds you that you're so valuable and so loved. And a lot of times it can be easy to forget how important we are to the people around us and how much we matter. So just remember, you are so important.
Okay, hi. So whenever I'm feeling down, something I like to do is go outside and touch some grass, because it just brings you back to earth and reminds you that you are a miraculous human being, or at least it reminds me that I'm a miraculous human being living on this planet with so many beautiful people and so many beautiful things and animals and plants and all the things. And the reason why I'm breathing heavily is because it is so cold. It's like 29 degrees outside. But here I am, stepping out here because I've been feeling like a blob, overwhelmed with life, and yeah, I just need a minute. Sometimes feeling freezing cold air on your skin just it just does something. And it sounds so weird because it's so cozy inside and I want to stay in my comfort zone, but I think that there's beauty of escaping that sometimes. So yeah, we are going to touch some grass. Okay, look at this beautiful view. It's just so gorgeous. Even better when I'm not just staring at it longingly through my window. Okay, a moment of truth. We're about to touch some grass. It's so cold. Oh my goodness. Well, I won't be staying out here for long, but I am going to frolic really quickly because it's necessary. It's what makes me happy. This is your sign to go out there and frolic in the world and be happy and to let go and to remember how amazing you are, how wonderful you are, how capable you are, you know? This is great. Maybe crazy, right? But maybe not that crazy. It's great. Go outside.
Anyways, my sweet friends, I am sending you so much love and the biggest virtual hug ever. And I hope that you have an amazing day. Don't forget to frolic, okay? Take care.
Okay, it's cold. Let's go. Oh man. Back inside in the warmth. Squeezing through because I have so many plants. Oh, and I knocked something over.